third grade, once the folder holder pulls the folder out of the tub, passes out the paper, please make sure that the folder gets back in the tub. The other side is where the crowns that match your table are. Make sure the supply manager grabs crowns and passes them out, not the pencil. Everybody take your crown and you're going to write your name at the top, don't worry about the date, of the paper with your crown. Now, once all those crowns are back, then supply manager, you're going to be passing out a pencil. We do need a pencil to fill in all the words before we move to the painting. So again, make sure you have a pencil and your paper. Now, Miss Lawson's going to use a marker so you can read from far away. So again, you are using a pencil. So we are going to be filling out the lines, what is on the lines. First of all, the 3 dots up here are for your primary colors. Who can remember what are the 3 primary colors? I'm going to begin to write them. See if you're right. If you said yellow, red, and blue, you are correct. Now, I put them in orders from lightest to darkest. Yellow is always going to be the color we dip first when we move into here. Red would be next, then blue. So we're going to start with yellow, red, blue, and then we're going to move into our secondary colors. Now, our secondary colors are taking your primary, yellow, red, blue, and we're double dipping to create a second color. So these 3 dots are going to be 3 secondary colors. Does anybody remember what your secondary colors are? Again, I'm going to start writing. See if you know if you're right. Orange, green, purple, I hope that's what you said, are our secondary colors. That's what we're going to be mixing in these 3 dots. So please listen because we have a lot of dots to fill in to get our worksheet completed. Once you have written all the words with your pencil, please return your pencil back to this cup. Miss Lawson's going to get that out of our way, and then we'll be getting our paint trays. When Miss Lawson tells the supply manager to get your paint tray, you're going to walk to the back. You're going to be getting it off the counter and bringing it to your table. So we have, remember, this thing is holding our pencils. This is the house. We take the house, we dump our brushes, put the house back there so everybody can grab a handle. This is where our tops go. Paint in here we don't use, which we don't have any. So we have our 3 primary colors on our tray: yellow, red, and blue. So please listen. I'll be telling the table captain to pop your 3 tops, keeping your paint on the tray. Drop the tops off in that extra cup. Now, we are going to take our brush and we are going to fill in the 3 dots at the top. Well, obviously, we know yellow goes on yellow, red, red, blue, blue. So I'm going to run through this part and then you will copy me. Notice I wiped off my paintbrush back and forth after every time I colored the dot. So you're going to start with yellow, then move to red, and then move to blue, making sure you wipe your brush off between each color. Again, you only have a limited amount of time, so I'm going to set the timer so we can move on to the next part. Once we've got our primary on, we're going to move to our secondary. The first secondary color we're going to make is orange. So we've got to figure out, how do I know how to make orange? I'm going to show you a color wheel, and we're going to point to orange. And on the color wheel, I'm going to move up, and you're going to see one color, which is going to go in the first dot. What do you see? The next spot, I'm going to move to the next color. What do you see? Which will make orange. So if you looked at orange, I pointed to yellow and red. Yellow and red. So we're going to take the first dot. We're going to paint the first dot yellow, wipe it off, the second dot red. Then we're going to do a double dip and make orange. Watch me first, and then you'll get to do it. Make sure your brush is straight up and down. I go down, up into yellow. Paint the first dot yellow, which my paintbrush is a little messy. If it turns a different color, it's just you didn't get all the paint off. Second dot is red. I'm not going to wash off. I mean, I am going to wipe this off because it is the stronger color. So make sure you do clean it before you do the double dip. Double dip. Paintbrush straighten down. Go over to the lightest color, which is yellow. Go down, up, move over, down, up. You've got two colors. And you should start to see orange. Wipe it off and get ready for the next secondary color. Now we're going to make green. Again, the color wheel's popping up. If you're pointing at green, I'm going to take one finger and move. That's going to be this dot. Move to the next color, and this is going to be this dot. So yellow and blue will make green. Yellow, blue, make green. So again, just like we did up here, yellow, wipe it off, blue, wipe it off. Then I'm going to do my double dip. Get it straight up and down up into yellow, move over, down up into blue, and mix to make green. Then wipe it off. So make sure you do your yellow dot, your blue dot, wiping off each time, and then do your green. Okay, last color, purple. Again, my color wheel, look at purple. If I'm moving one way, what color do I have? If I move the other way, that's going to make purple. Red and blue make purple. Red, blue, purple. So you're going to paint your first dot red. Wipe it off. Second dot blue. Wipe it off. And then we'll do our double dip. Again, red is the lightest. Straight up and down, up, move over, down, up, go to your dot, and mix to make purple. Now, purple tends to be the one that doesn't quite look its color. It is too red. This is more of a red purple. So I'm going to show you what to do. I wipe off my brush. Because it is too red, I need to add the opposite, which is blue. I get a little blue and I mix it in. There we go, to make more of a purple. If your purple is too blue, you got to wipe it off and add more red. Once we've made purple, clean off your brush. Make sure that you get your house. The tippy goes bottom down, hair up. This goes back in your little cup. Grab your tops, Captain. You're going to snap all the tops on. Now, don't lay them on. Once you get them on, take your palm. Press it till you hear a pop. When you hear that pop, you know it's on. Supply manager is going to walk your tray back. Don't forget to dump your tippies in the pool. Then everybody else is going to listen. I'm going to be calling you to get your paint mats and your paper back to the drying rack.